welcome again. We're still on the subject of scientific spirituality, because normally that would be a whole weekend seminar and Dr. Carter would not be quite so trivial about it. But the thing about it is that actually that is the fundamental point that we should come to. When I was mentioning that our friend in America, whose name is Japanese, is Michio Kaku, is a brilliant astronomer, 3 generations later than my father, but he takes the concepts of astronomy into a whole new era of, what I should say, the state of mind. And of course, the state of mind is not so much a physical universe as it is a recognition that the physical universe is just one of thousands of possibilities. I mean, maybe I should be saying millions of possibilities. It's beyond linear time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or space. So therefore, it is an infinite possibility to have it in any way we choose. When I say we, it's not saying that we're choosing. Well, yes, the soul in us chooses. Do you want to be here? No. Well, most people die. You don't have to. It's choice. But the thing about it is that there must be something else going on, and so that they lose their interest in being here, and then it's called death. But it's not real, and I'm not going to experience it. And many others have said the same thing. And if you want to have a seminar on eternal life, I'd be happy to give that for you, especially if you're in Holland, which is where I am at the moment, and for several moments future. So here we are in the 21st century tick-tock linear time calendars, seeing a new sense of reality. It's a reality. I want to give Max Planck the first credit for saying so in the year 1900, that there is a reality that's beyond the physical. And he called it the divine matrix. And I must give credit to a beloved soul called Greg Braden, who has taken this title of the divine matrix directly from Max Planck. When in 1944, one of his last experiences, he simply said, intelligent mind, which is called the matrix of all matter, you know, there must be an intelligent mind behind all of the things that we are experiencing. Yes, I say, well, who told the tree out there, hello, the tree, to have leaves in the springtime? It was inherent in its intelligence that runs the part of nature which brings leaves onto trees. So it has 1,000 leaves. Did it work all winter time hard and scrape them together and make all that? No. It's inherent in the intelligence of the universe that there is mind. But that mind is not the intellect. We have to take it to a point where we're not trying to work it all out intellectually. Or from the physical universe, touch, space, feel, hearing, those are not sufficient. And the great philosophers in our history, yes, and the scientists also, have come to the conclusion that we are part of a vast universe of which this is only one of the possibilities. So what is that universe? Last week we mentioned that it really comes down to being consciousness. Now that's my term. I prefer consciousness. Others prefer energy, and I think that's where Uncle Albert was when the Einstein theory came out, that E equals mc squared. Well, that's consciousness being expressed as energy. Now, I take that as a point of departure where you and I can experience what we are now calling parallel universes. That's again Michio Kaku again with hyperspace. Parallel universes. And one of them is the material universe, but we're not stuck there. Remember, John Milton mentioned the music of the spheres. Well, spheres were supposed to be planets and galaxies in my father's terms and all these things. But music of the spheres, music. So where does that fit into a physical universe, huh? Well, it's not even the Pythagorean necessary way of putting vibrations and into mathematical terms. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. It's imagination, it's future, it's past, and it's all now. And so I finish up today by inviting you to go within, and in your inner consciousness find those things which transcend the material universe and give you vastly appropriate other ways of perceiving reality. And next week, we will also take this to the next stage in your evolution and mine, which is consciousness expressed, and consciousness expressed as you and me.